Welcome back in. Whether it's downsizing, relocating, or handling a family estate, real estate expert Suzanne Rocha knows how to guide you through life's big transitions with care and a clear plan to get great results. Here to share more is award-winning real estate expert Suzanne Rocha. Welcome into Live in the Bay.
Oh, it's so wonderful to be here. I've been on Cron for so many years, but I haven't sat in this couch, so I'm looking forward to our talk.
But well, you wore the right colors, Suzanne.
Yes.
You wore your pink.
I matched. I looked at the set and I thought I want to look good.
Nice job. I'm so excited to have you because you are the tip-top expert in all things real estate, and you do it with so much care. That's what I love about what you do. So tell me a little bit about what you do.
Yes, thank you. So I'm a real estate broker. I manage a premier real estate firm in the Bay Area, but most importantly, I really help people navigate through different real estate climates. Over the years, I've seen everything imaginable, from buyers markets, sellers markets, transitioning markets, you know, down markets. So it's about really developing an expertise to help people succeed.
Amazing. And I do want to brag on you real quick for a second, because I know your ranking is very, very high when you take into account everyone who's in the real estate world countrywide. Tell me about your ranking. Let's share.
Well, in the United States, I'm in the top 900 out of 1.5 million.
Wow.
And in California, I'm in the top 40 out of about 500,000.
Amazing, Suzanne. Huge congratulations to you. I know that's been a hard work that you've done. What do you think it is that makes you special through these transitions in people's lives?
Well, you know, I really focus on the transition. A lot of times in real estate, there's so much focus on the transaction, but I've developed what's called the transition through transaction guide for my clients, so that we could really focus on, you know, eliminating the stress, the worry, because if you haven't moved in a while, like a lot of my clients and viewers, it can be really overwhelming.
Okay, wonderful. And can you tell me a little bit about the kind of people that you help? Who are your typical clients?
Well, I help a lot of those who are downsizing. Maybe the home is no longer working for them, all the stairs, or having health issues. Perhaps someone has inherited a property or maybe dealing with a probate matter. Also relocation. People are moving in and out of the Bay Area all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And also those who are really wanting to just maybe improve their property or simply want to just retire.
Okay, wonderful. Now, what is your transition through transaction plan? I know you have a whole plan for something like this. What do you do?
Well, this is a guide that I use, and let's just stop so I could tell you my whole background is in psychology. So I am really very, very aware of the anxiety and really the overwhelming feelings people have when they think about selling a property or just moving. So what this plan does is one, it really focuses on a personalized plan, not a cookie cutter, so that we can reduce worry. Secondly, I am all about resources, so that we can offer a lot of resources basically to help in their transition with a concierge program.
Ooh, nice.
Then we have to really make, meet the real estate needs and goals. And then really at the end, it's about compassion, because for a lot of people, this is really an emotional journey.
So you really take care of every step, it seems like, no matter kind of where someone is at in their journey or in the process of moving or selling, you help with each part of it, right?
Because it really is, it's a whole approach. And like I said, sometimes it's too much emphasis on a transaction, when really a lot of people need some extra hand-holding, guidance, so that they know that they're making a good decision in the timing. So there's a lot that really takes place in kind of guiding someone and counseling them, actually, through the whole process.
Yeah, your approach that you use, care, I feel like that's so unique. You're so caring towards these people. And tell me what that's been like. What kind of reaction have you gotten from the Bay Area community in your unique approach here?
Well, I think I've gotten a really great reception, because people are used to very standard real estate practice, which is we're going to focus on the for sale signs and kind of all fixing up properties. A lot of times we can sell in an as-is condition. So the bottom line is really reducing stress. You can still make good transitions without being overwhelmed. So I really do a lot of hand-holding, and I think from a lot of people have told me is that they feel very comfortable with me.
That's great.
So that they can make a easy transition, because it really, things are so complicated. You really want to have a stress-free and simplified process.
Yeah, well, what a compliment that you make them feel safe and comfortable. That is so, so cool. Now, you have done something really exciting recently. You have written a book.
Yes.
I want to hear about it. What is your book about?
Yes, well, my book is called The Joyful New Me, and I really focus in there about changing mindsets. A lot of times people loop in behavioral patterns that kind of keep them back from really experiencing life or making decisions, such as selling a property.
Yeah.
So I talk a little bit about looping. A lot of times people get in looping behaviors and patterns so that they don't make a decision. So it's about really living in a joyful period in your life, living for today, not so much about, you know, what happened before or what's going to happen next, but it's about today.
Yeah, these decisions, like selling properties, maybe it's a family member's property, can be so hard emotionally. Do you have any last advice to people who are going through something like that out there watching today?
Well, you really have to work with an expert because there, as we know, there's real estate agents and brokers. Everyone knows one.
Yeah.
But it's about who's really going to make a difference in your transition. And like I say, it's really about a successful transition so that that move is not scary or really intimidating.
Yeah, well, Suzanne, thank you so, so much for coming in today.
Yes.
I'll let you give people one last shout out on how to work with you if they'd like to.
Well, I can be reached at help@calhomeinfo.com. Also, my website is calhomeinfo.com. And you can easily find me and Google my name. I'm there.
Yes, it's been so nice meeting you. Thanks
Thank
for all
you.
you do, Suzanne.